morning, and to honor Hispanic Heritage Month, buenos dias. Thank you for coming to class today. I invite you to an 8th grade science class, so the ages could range 13 to 14. And we will begin class today with the Fruit of the Week segment. So this is just dedicating like 10 minutes of this class in the morning to talk about one fruit each week, and this is important to just ensure a variety and a healthy diet. And why might that be important for people of your age group? Anyone have any ideas?
I feel like in this age group, like we're eating a lot of snacks and we don't really know how to cook well yet. So like if we want to feed ourselves without help from parents or anyone older, we tend to eat just like things you don't need to cook, which can be like a snack or it can be like fruit.
Right. And you're going to high school soon, so I'm sure you'll be really busy, and it's good to make sure you're having a healthy lifestyle when you have a busy schedule as well. So, can anyone guess, looking at the materials in front of you, what the fruit is this week?
Grapes.
Right. But we're going to talk about a specific kind of grape. So, so our learning objectives today are to name and identify a fruit developed in Massachusetts, so that's a hint. To learn about the health benefits of the fruit of the week and share 3 ways we can consume the fruit of the week as well. So, no. Okay, I didn't do that. All right, so by the color, does anyone have any idea of what grape variety this is? Concord? Yes. So, the Concord grape is dark blue to purple color. I think it looks like dark blue to me, but and it is native to New England, and it's named after Concord, Massachusetts, where it was developed in 1869. And so this is Massachusetts, where we are, and Concord is right here. So that's kind of far, but that's where this grape comes from. And I invite you can fill in, start coloring, just so you can get identified with the grape, have the physical property that you know. And so this slide, we're going to talk about the health benefits to specifically the Concord grape, but in general, blue and purple fruits like the Concord grape have healthy nutrients. Polyphenols, anyone? So we're going to say polyphenols. Okay. And they might not be found in other colors of other fruits and vegetables. And what this has to offer is it supports a healthy heart, boosts the immune system, and it helps the body absorb calcium and other nutrients. So I have a section in this little coloring page where you can fill in the healthy benefits. And everyone's a little bit different, so as I go to the next slide, if you blank or don't remember, then feel free to ask a neighbor. So, does anyone know the different ways that you can use the Concord grape?
You can make jelly.
You can make jelly. I do have jelly. Rasheen?
I like to put my grapes in the freezer.
Ooh, I like that. Okay. So yeah.
That's weird.
Open.
It's good.
Pass it around to get what it smells like, the jelly. And an interesting fact is that Welch's, jam was made like hundreds of centuries before Welch's decided to create grape leaf in 1918. But because of the Concord grape, that's what made the jelly so successful. And there's a really popular snack because of this jelly. Does anyone know what it is? Right, okay. So, there's also another way we can use this grapes as well. Anyone know? juice in the United States was by Dr. Thomas Welch's. And he gathered 40 pounds of Concord grapes. He cooked them, squeezed the juice out of them from cloth bags, and made juice. So I offer you to pass it around. You can have some juice if you like. And I have peanut butter and jelly.
Oh my god.
So, you can just pass it if you're not interested. But part of the fruit of the week also is to make sure that we're all getting something to eat as we start our day. This class is in the morning. So it's to make sure everybody can feel included, everyone can eat together, and to also incorporate the fruit in your diet of the day.
Can we eat some of this?
Yeah, of course you can. So back to what you were saying about freezing grapes. Those are, so when you eat grapes just fresh, they're called table grapes because they're meant to be consumed while they're fresh. So there's table grapes, there's wine grapes, and then I think that's really it. But a lot of, I didn't know that when I first started to learn about grapes, that they were actually called table grapes, the ones that you just buy from the store. And I couldn't find the Concord grape in the store. Does anyone know why? Anyone have any idea? So when Mr. Bull developed the Concord grape, so he took a bunch of native seeds and wanted to find the perfect grape that would sustain the New England cold weather. And so since the harvest is really, really short, there's not a lot of time that it's offered in the grocery stores because it's so popular. And so I didn't really have any luck finding Concord grapes in the Big Y, but that's a good reason why. And it's good to know this because we live in a colder climate. A lot of people think, when you think of growing grapes, any idea of the places you might think of first besides New England?
California.
France. There's one more. There's the top 3 people you should think of. Italy. So like Mediterranean climate is usually the typical weather you would want to grow grapes. Not usually New England, but cold climate grape growing is on the rise. So it's good to know about it's good to know about a local fruit, and that's so famous as well. Any questions?
Honestly, I missed why the grapes are not in season. Why you couldn't find them at the grocery store. I missed it because I was passing.
Oh, that's okay. The harvest is just so short
Oh, okay.
that it's hard to find them in the store for a long period of time because the main, I don't want to say the main use for the Concord grape, but like a very big popular use for the Concord grape is to make juice. So once it's harvested, they start pressing it for juice.
Okay.
I grew these in my backyard growing up, and they were only there for like a short amount of time.
Yeah.
To eat all of them.
Oh.
And then they would go away.
Well, it's good because you have some first-hand experience to share with us. Because I was trying to find them, and you can't. The growing season is very, very short. Any more questions?
What about the seeds in the grapes?
The seeds?
They have
They're
this
very,
like
very small.
crunchy. Can we eat them? Are they poisonous?
No, they're not poisonous.
Can my dog eat grapes?
That's a good question.
No.
I don't know the answer to that. I don't want to tell you your dog can eat grapes. I ain't gonna feed your dog a grape. It's not good. So I'll have to look it up for you and get back to you on that.
So these are different from wine grapes?
Can you make wine from these grapes?
You can use these grapes to make wine. They're bitter, so they can be used, which is why this is America's favorite grape, because you can use it for a variety of purposes. But typically, wine grapes have bigger seeds, and that's why they're wine grapes and not grapes you're selling to eat at the table, particularly.
How do they get the seeds out of table grapes?
They're very small, so they're just bred that way, I believe. I don't think they come out or they take them out, but I could get back to you on
I've
that.
seen grapes with seeds in them. Do they not sell them that much?
It might be that they might not sell them that much. I went to a vineyard and took them, and there were some seeds in them, so it might be just who's growing them and how they want to market.
Are they big?
They are pretty, yeah.
Time.
Thank you.
Thank